During October, you see pumpkins everywhere you go, and no fall display is complete without one. But if you are not a fan of carving those jack-o'-lanterns, it takes a lot of arm work to do that. There are plenty of other creative ways to decorate pumpkins, and here to show us 3 beautiful projects is Natasha Lisa. She's from Little Pink Monster, and we're so happy to see you, even without your little ones.
Oh,
it's a little strange not having them around, isn't it?
They're really good sidekicks, I gotta say.
They sure
and they
are.
were not happy I was here, especially glittering, without them.
Oh man, so break out the glitter once again.
Yes.
What are we doing this time?
So let's start with our first one. Like you said, you know, you can always carve a pumpkin for Halloween, but then I wanted to do something that you could put up for Halloween, but it would also last you through Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And I'm not very good at carving.
And can you bring it back next year too, the way you've got these pumpkins that you can purchase at the craft store?
You got it. So these are foam pumpkins. You could use real ones if you're a pumpkin purist and you really want to, but I like the foam ones because just like you said, you can save your hard work for years to come. So this first one we're going to be doing is this little man right here. This is our glittered pumpkin, which isn't that pretty?
Lovely. That is gorgeous.
You're going to die when you see how easy it is to make this one.
Because you see these sometimes, you know, in the craft stores, all done up like that, but they probably cost a pretty penny.
Yeah, yeah. And these pumpkins, which right now are actually half off at the craft stores because it's getting close to Halloween.
The unadorned ones.
Yeah, the unadorned ones are like $3 or $4.
Okay.
So here's the first one that we're going to do. Do you want to come over and try your hand at this?
I love to craft, yes.
This one, you can totally do this. You're going to rock at it. Okay, so you want to get a little Mod Podge. Mod Podge is really like white glue, but a little watered down.
And so then I just apply this?
Apply a thin coat right like that.
But we want to be careful not to get this on the stem, is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's not part of our project.
No, you want to just go from here over. And then I like to do maybe a 2 to 3 inch section.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then we're going to glitter.
Oh, good. Am I doing this too slowly?
You're doing a great. No, you're doing good. You're doing good. What I would just do is just smooth out those clumps a little, because otherwise you're going to get a clump of glitter.
Oh, I do not want clumpy glitter.
No clumpy glitter. All right. So if you want to hold that, I will sprinkle on the magic dust.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're going to leave
I
here
was
covered
going
in
to
glitter.
say, here we go. It's going to be on my face,
I'm so used to walking
all
around
over
with
me.
glitter, I forget other people might not want to be covered in it.
Yes, give yourself a little sparkle.
Yes. So you see how easy that is?
Rich. I love it. That color is pumpkin. You just go to the craft store and you buy
orange glitter. I have
glitter.
to say, and I'm not paid to say this at all, but I am a fan of the Martha Stewart glitter. It sparkles so beautifully. I think it's really fine.
Yes, that is great.
So that's it. And then you're just going to continue all the way around. And here's a little trick for you when you're glittering. Glitter on a paper plate, because when you're done, you can just fold it in half and pour it right back in the bottle.
Yeah,
so
take
you don't
the top
lose it.
off and get it back in there.
Yep.
I like that a lot, saving your glitter.
One last thing. Use a top coat when you're done. This is just a clear, shiny gloss. That way glitter doesn't get all over your table.
Okay, how do you apply this?
Same way with the foam brush.
Oh,
just right on
with the
top. See,
brush.
look, I can do this and it doesn't all come off.
So you could get this in a spray too, just to spray it around?
Yeah, a polyurethane spray paint would work. But then you have to go outside and it can get a little messy. So I just like to brush it on in a bottle.
All right, so
that's glitter.
We are moving now on to our
Chevron.
pumpkin? Chevron.
Chevron is so hot right now. I feel like you see it in decorations everywhere.
A lot of pillows, a lot of spreads.
So I feel like this will make your table look a little trendier. This one is a little more complicated. I'm taking you to level 2 in pumpkin decorating.
Good, we're moving on up.
But
I like that.
It's easy. So here's how I get those perfect zigzags. You're going to want to measure out first. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it from the stem and I'm going to go down 3 inches and I'm going to make a little dot. And then I'm going to move over a little more and I'm going to make a little dot. A little more, a little dot. And you're going to keep going all the way around, and that's going to be your first points. So you see here, I'm making these points right here.
Do you need to make them on the top part too? No?
Yep, so then the top part of your zigzag, you're going to go in between your 2 dots, and you're going to do only 2 inches down and make a little dot. Are you seeing how this is kind of coming together? 2 inches down and a little dot.
And you know, I thought, well, maybe you would tape it and all that good stuff.
Oh,
but
it's so hard to tape pumpkins.
Right, and would it be even? You've got to do your measurements first.
And then it's easy. Then it's just painting.
Sure.
Connecting the dots.
Absolutely. It's just so perfectly done here. So you can tell you put that time in just to make sure that you have the proper
see how I'm going to take 1 dot to 2 dots. And I'm doing this kind of upside down and backwards, so forgive me if it's not perfect. and I'm connecting this dot to this dot.
So with this one here, which started out orange, did you spray paint it or paint it gold first and then
You know what, Kelly? I
apply the
never
white?
thought about spray painting it, but that's a really good idea. You could paint it white first and then just
Can
do
you
gold
tell I'm
zigzags.
into spray paint?
Yeah. My
spray
mind
paint
is
everything.
blown right now.
Okay, all right, good. So you'll put your bottom coat on and then you come back with your design.
Well, I actually don't paint the whole thing. I just paint. I'll go through and I'll keep measuring down. Once you get the first zigzag, you're just copying right below it. So I'll go through and do all the bronze ones, and then I'll come back and I'll fill in this part with the white.
Okay.
You
All
get
right,
it?
Well, that simplifies it. And then finally, you can also personalize your pumpkin if you're interested in that. We don't have time to go into all the specifics, but this looks like
I will make sure it's up online in case anybody wants
Did we
to do
glue?
it.
We glued some
These
little
are
metal.
thumbtacks, so you just stick them in.
My
See, I already got the little
goodness.
holes.
Thumbtacks to personalize your pumpkin. Go to the website. It is littlepinkmonster.com, and you can find out how to do exactly that. Coming up, women re-entering the workforce after a time of hardship have a great resource in the D.C. area. That is Dress for Success. This is a charity that offers support by providing career development training as well as professional attire. Well, after the break, we are going to learn how you can help that cause. So stay with us. Thank you.